November 1968, a man enveloped in flames runs through Khreshchatyk, Kyiv's main street, and shouts, "Long live free Ukraine!" and "Invaders, go home!" It was Ukrainian activist Vasyl Makukh. In 1946, the Soviet regime sentenced him to 10 years of hard labor for being a reconnaissance man of the Ukrainian insurgent army. After his release, it was difficult for Vasyl Makukh to witness the suppression of the Ukrainian language. He began to prepare his protest in advance against the Soviet rule of Ukraine as well as the Soviet invasion in Czechoslovakia.
He went to church when he was visiting his sister and confessed his sins, as Vasyl was a religious person. He said that he wanted to burn himself in protest against the Russification of Ukraine. Vasyl filled a 3-liter jar with petrol and apples. He pretended that they were canned fruits so that no one would get suspicious. In Kyiv, he doused himself with the petrol.
He also wrote a letter which was recently found in declassified archives. MYKHAILO RIABTSEV knows the text by heart.
Ukraine's Communist Party was like a dog that wagged its tail near Russia's Communist Party. Vasyl wrote in his letter that they banned and suppressed the Ukrainian language. When Makukh burned himself, the communists said he was insane. But Vasyl had clearly explained that he sacrificed himself not to the regime, but to the Ukrainian people. He added, "I want future generations to not be afraid of fighting for Ukraine."
MYKHAILO RIABTSEV says that Vasyl Makukh was secretly buried so that his self-immolation would not trigger a chain of protests against Soviet authorities. They tried to hide his case in every way, but failed.
Just a few days later, the information about his self-immolation was spread by foreign media, like Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, and Voice of America, which in the Soviet Union were called enemy voices. It shocked the world. Makukh became a symbol of resistance. He inspired others to constantly fight for Ukraine and its language. His ideas won over time.
Now a street in Ukraine's Dnipro city and a bridge in Prague are named after Vasyl Makukh, a Ukrainian dissident and freedom fighter. Reported by ANASTASIA FEDCHENKO and Natalia Gusak for UATV.